Hi, this is Randy Rosetta with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune with an LSU baseball vlog on the last day of the regular season in 2015, and a day that the Tigers are going to remember awfully fondly the rest of this season and in the future, because this was a day when a lot of things went right for LSU, including the way they finished the night with an 8-1 victory over South Carolina that did a lot of things, and mostly it kind of put a bow on an incredible 24 hours for the number one ranked team in the country. LSU came out today before they ever took infield practice, let alone took the field for the game. They knew that they were SEC champions. Vanderbilt lost to Alabama 1-0, and that result meant that LSU, win or lose, was going to win the conference regular season championship, which they did for the first time since 2012 and the third time under Paul Mainieri. The other one was 2009, the year they won the College World Series. So they came out a little bit of a weird situation because they knew that there was, in a way, nothing to play for. But as many of the guys afterwards, including Mainieri, said, when you play for LSU, there's no such thing as nothing to play for. And you could tell that they came out motivated. A little bit flat at the beginning. The first three batters struck out. Alex Lang struggled to get through the first inning, but got a couple of big strikeouts. And that seemed to settle everybody down. And once that happened, LSU got its bats going, and that's no surprise. They've been doing that all season, and especially this weekend. Chris Chinea came up and hit just a monstrous two-run homer in the second inning with 2 outs, and that was because Andrew Stevenson had hit a single with 2 outs. That's been one of the big signatures of this team all season, is that an inning is not over with 2 outs. They find a way to extend innings, and then they find a way to do damage, which Chinea did with his home run. After that, Lang was in a groove. He got the 2 strikeouts to end the first, struck out 5 over the next 3 innings, retired 11 in a row, had a no-hitter after 5 innings. LSU gave him a little bit more of a lead. Alex Bregman hit a home run even further than Chinea, went over the bullpen in left field, and also singled in a run. Jake Fraley doubled in a run. So by the time Alex Lang went out for the 5th inning, he had a 5-1 lead, or 6th inning. He'd not given up a hit, had struck out 7. He had the game in control. Had a little bit of trouble to get through the 5th inning, but managed to do so. Struck out a guy with 2 on. He was represented not the tying run, but could have closed the deficit to 1 run. Alex Lang reached down, found something, got his 9th strikeout, and again, much like Chinea's home run, that seemed to stem the tide a little bit. LSU came back out. They got some more offense going, got 3 runs in the 8th inning to put this thing away. Finished with 11 hits, 41 hits in 3 games. The pitching allowed only 7 hits in the last 18 innings after a meltdown in the opener. LSU wins its 9th series in 10 this year. They won all 5 on the road in the SEC. They're 46-9. They finished 21-8 in the SEC, and they're taking a head of steam to Hoover next week. And for anybody who thinks that this team won't come out ready to play in Hoover, think again, because LSU's won that tournament 5 of the last 7 years and is going to take aim at winning it again. So a huge day for LSU. They finish it with an 8-1 win. This is Randy Rosetta with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune.